secret sleep. History whispers buried deep. Dig it up, don't pass it by. Every tone's a piece of time. Detecting 812, chasing the sound. Lost treasures waiting in the ground. Through the hum, the beats, the steady song. Saving the past and where it belongs.
The Legend 2 and what I'm running. So I am running M1. Running a frequency, I'm going to bump that to 25. M1. I'm running Ferris mode for my discrimination. The recovery speed I've got set at 7. Bottle cap filter at 3. Iron filter also is at 3. Other than that, I'm pretty much stock settings. I did set it to 6 tone. Haven't changed hardly anything else here, so everything else is pretty much the same. I did my ground balance. I did my ground balance. I did my noise cancellation, and we should be good to go. So so far I've swung it for a little while, and we found some bottle caps, so I've adjusted that bottle cap up a little bit. But yeah, I'm in a very trashy park today. One I've been to a few times, just in the tot lot. Had some luck. Posted a little short earlier yesterday that included, a quick run with the Legend 2 in that same tot lot. Didn't find a ton, just a little bit. But I also posted some of the pinpointer only finds that I found. I am running the XP MI4 pinpointer today instead of my AccuPoint. Just trying to give the AccuPoint a little bit of a rest. It needed the charge. So we're going to use the XP today. Run this Legend. I'm going to run it around the actual grass. Hit the benches, the picnic tables, the walking path. Just a quick little shout around. Temperature is about 36, 38 degrees right now. So we'll give it a good thorough going through for a little while and see if we find anything interesting. And park with the Nokta Legend 2. First target. Well, where did it go? $21. Well, we'll see what we can come up with right here. So, moved over a little bit towards the bathrooms, and I'm getting a 8990, which is usually a coin signal. I think that's normally like a quarter. It's out, whatever it is. Oh, it is a quarter. Nice. Finally, something decent. Just modern. State quarter. 2003. Here by the fence where people sneak out of the tot lot to go to the restroom. And instead of walking all the way around, so they come through this broken piece of fence. And I do have an interesting 30, 34, 35. Pretty solid 35. Let's see what we get lucky. Bane of my existence today. Foiled again. Anything else down here while I'm down? Nope. The picnic table, and I was getting a scratchy mid-tone 40s. I'll turn this back on. Really rocky here. I don't expect this to be good, but right now my targets are pretty thin, which wasn't to be too unexpected. And this. Well, there's nothing there. Oh, there it is. Bread tie. I'm guessing that was what it was. Yep. Might be something else down there though. Yeah, I think I'm just falsing on that stuff, so I'll come back if there's anything else, but doesn't look like there's anything but a bread tie right now. Over by one of the picnic tables. Solid 73, 74, 75. Maybe a couple things over here. Well, we'll just sit her down and see if we get lucky. Plastic bottle cap. Seemed like it was close to the surface. No, maybe not. That was off a little bit. Yeah, it's just up here. Well, let's hope for a coin. What is that? scared to pick anything up without my gloves on this park. Sorry, guys. That can't be it. That's not. I think I'm just dealing with a couple different things here. Let's see if I get underneath it. A lot of gravel. Oh, see it? I saw it. Another penny. We'll get that in the pouch and see if there's any more down here. Nothing in that hole, but I know well, maybe not. I'll swing back over it and see if I think I'm just picking up my pinpointer there. Yeah, it's hitting the pinpointer. Alright, well, we'll come back if there's anything else. Big tree, got a solid penny signal. Maybe a copper. Yeah, we'll give it a dig here and see what we come up with. Move that walnut out of the way. Hoping for another coin. Probably be trash. Maybe we'll get lucky. Still in the hole. I didn't think it was going to be that deep. Hitting something hard down there. I think it's just a root. Did I miss it? Yeah, I think it's in the sidewall. Looks like a piece of old pipe. I'm not gonna be able to get that out. I don't know if you guys can see it. But it's some kind of piece of pipe. And it's down in there, so I'm not gonna try. Oh well. Back on the next one. Making my way back towards the parking area. So hopefully I can get a good test on some clad maybe around the parking. An 80 80, 77 to 84 jumping in the hole. So I went ahead and dug it out. Let's see if we can figure out where it's at. Oh, wait, what do we got? What do we got? Got a coin. Finally. Something diggable. And I cannot make heads or tails of what it is. Given the numbers, probably a dime. Could be a penny, I guess. Well, let me clean it up here and see if I can figure out what it is. But don't drop it. It looks like a zinc penny. Yep, zinc penny. I don't have a date on it, but it can't be that old if it's zinking. Yeah, I'll get it cleaned up and we'll come back to it and see if we have any better luck with it. I'll put that in a zipper pouch. Hmm. 74, 75. Still down the hole. Oh, I see something silver. That looks like a twist top. Yep, just a crumpled twist top. Well, we're finding a lot of that, but I kind of expected it. This park is one of the trashiest I've ever been in. I had high hopes for it, but so far, not finding much outside the top lot. Yeah, 35. Fairly close to the surface. Let's see if we get lucky. That's in the plug. foil seal or a pull tab cap. 35, 38. The last target was just a piece of foil. Let's take a look here. Oh, well, never mind. I can see it right here on the surface. Another piece of foil. Well, not doing so hot yet this morning. Well, we'll be back on the day. The Nokta Legend 2 did its job in a trashy park. I didn't film a whole lot, mainly because of this. Most of this is old can slaw, foil seals. Most of it was trash, so I didn't find a whole lot of treasure. So I stopped filming about halfway through, but got some twist tops here. Some of them are kind of old. Maybe we'll send those to Texan Detector since he wants to send all these pennies to Monterey Magnet Man. But anywho, there's my twist tops. Did find some old ring pulls, which are cool. Always like to find these because that means it hasn't been detected very much. A few modern pull tabs. Did find one earbud. Some hardware. If you're missing your socket, I found it. Unfortunately, it is not a 10. It is a 7/16, I believe. Found that there. Still don't know what this is. It appears to be some kind of tack. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think it's made of copper, so I'm not 100% sure. Thought this might have been a valve stem cap, but I'm not 100% sure on it. If I can get it to focus there. When I first dug it, I thought it was a bullet, but it is definitely some kind of cap to something. Really old square nail. That guy was down there. Regular nail, still kind of old, but it had been there for a while. Purse strap, surface find. A lot of the trash was either surface or barely below the surface, which is why I didn't film a lot of it, because I could tell where most of that was at. For the good finds, I did find this. It's an earring back of some sort. I don't think it's precious, but I'll have to look for marks on that. Clad. I found 5 old zinc pennies. Nothing super old. Found 1 copper penny here. I think it's a 1976. Found the 1985 dime. Did complete my cycle with the 2003 maybe quarter, state quarter. Yeah, 2003 state quarter. And then this was actually a semi-surface find. I found it in a gravel bed, landscaping gravel. It says 5 centavos, 1906. It's pretty shiny. It wasn't buried. It was just kind of underneath the gravel. Estados Unidos, Mexico, 1906. So I'm going to have to do some research on that, because if that's an actual 1906, it being as shiny as it is, it might be something. Not 100% sure, but like I said, it was in a bush row along the road, where they have the landscaping pea gravel real thick, and it was just barely underneath the surface. I thought it was an actual nickel when I dug it up, and then it came out was super shiny, and then I thought it was a token, but it's definitely a 5 centavo. 1964 nickel was also up there nearby it. It was buried a couple inches down in that same kind of peat gravel. So all in all, I'd say it was pretty good. I cleaned up a ton of trash. I got some plastic stuff. I threw a bunch of plastic stuff away. Did find a cool rock. That'll go to Autumn. She's the rock collector of the group. So did find that. So I'll give that to her, and get these other pieces cleaned up a little bit, and if there's anything special about that Centavo, I'll be back with you. Thanks for...
In the city streets or the open field, every peep of promise, every tone revealed. I've got my gear, my trusty guide through the life once lived. A button lost, what tales it gives. Rusty nails, a buckle's gleam. Every fine's a dream unseen. Dig it up, don't pass it by. Every tone's a piece of time. Detecting 812, chasing the sound. Lost treasures wait.